welcome, people to Raw Sports Radio. I'm here with my co-host, man, Trav, and I got my guy, man, Mel. I got him in the fold, had to bring him on. My good friend. Hey, man, y'all go and unmute your mic, man, and say hello to the people.
How's everybody doing?
We
All right,
good. We
what's
How you
good.
going
feel,
on,
Dave?
everybody?
It's
I'm
good to
feeling
be here.
good, man. How y'all feeling?
Good, great, man, great,
Excellent.
blessed.
What's up,
Feeling
man? Man, I know, man. What what should we start, man? A
good.
lot of shit going on in the media, man. But like, first it started out with the Brett. Somebody might have to mute their mic because I'm hearing rambling in the background. But yeah, man. First it started out with the Brett Favre situation, him stealing millions from welfare system, to build a stadium for his daughter, or to help the school or whatnot. Then it went, then it went to Robert Sarver, the owner of the Phoenix Suns, who was sexually harassing, uh, his employees, saying racist, bigot things, calling people, saying the nigger word, excusing the N word. As I already said it is what it is. Grabbing on his genitals, actually going as far as exposing himself to his genitals to his female workers. So it went from all of that, and we had like another, Donald Sterling situation going on, brewing up. Didn't know the NBA was trying to react, didn't know how they was going to handle it, and out of nowhere, here comes the Ime Udoka scandals, which is pretty much is second. It's minuscule compared to what the Suns and owner and Brett Favre, man. It's pretty much, to me, in my opinion, it was a smokescreen. And now we got this right here, the situation with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, uh, you know, going through it with the media, man, getting accused of being anti-Semitic. So just want to go ahead and put this before we get started, man. I want to go ahead and just flash this across the screen, man. It's fair use. Whatever I use on here, man, it's fair use. And please do not infringe on our rights. We got the freedom of speech and freedom, to express religion or whatever. And that's what I think Kyrie was doing. It says Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition. So we just speaking out and we educating. So we gonna let y'all know what we agree on and what we don't. I got a gentleman in here. We all don't agree on the same thing, but I'm sure we can acknowledge truth. So man, y'all want to come on back in, see what y'all say, man. What's going on, man? What's going on right now with the update on Kyrie? I think he got minimum 5 game suspension, and he got a bunch of requirements. I think I seen at least
Yeah,
5 on the list.
yeah, he got
hmm
6 requirements he got to fulfill before he can be reinstated.
What are those?
He got to apologize and condemn the film he promoted. Well, they
Did
say he promoted.
did, did that?
Uh, Make a $500,000 donation to anti-hate causes.
Did that? But they
hmm
rejected it.
Yeah, they rejected it. Complete a sensitivity training. Complete a anti-Semitism training. Meet with the ADL and the Jewish leaders, and the last one meet with the team owner Josiah to demonstrate an understanding of the whole situation.
Yeah, man. Just for many of people who ain't familiar with the situation, I want to go and play the video, the original video that got Kyrie in the mix. Let me play this video right quick for y'all. Catch everybody up on it, because I think I'm skipping. All right, here we go.
And it's a title given to
Hold on one
Christ,
second.
Philippians 2:11. And my name translates in the Hebrew language as Yahweh. So I went on the Amazon Prime. I was like, you know what, let me see if there are any documentaries on Yahweh. So went in the search bar, typed in Yahweh, that came up. Went out and shared it on my platform. That was my night. In terms of the backlash or what people call it, we're in 2022. History is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. And I'm not a divisive person when it comes to religion. I embrace all walks of life. You see it on all my platforms. I talk to all races, all cultures, all religions. And my response would be, it's not about educating yourself on what Semitism is and what anti-Semitism is. It's really about learning the root words of where these come from and understanding that this is an African heritage that is also belonging to the people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism and who are the original chosen people of God, and we go into these religious conversations, and it's a bit the claims of whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism, Africa is in it, African heritage, words of where these come from, and understanding that this is an African heritage that is also belonging to the people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism and who are the original chosen people of God, and we go into these religious conversations, and it's a big no-no. I don't live my way like that. I don't live my life that way. Excuse me. I grew up in a melting pot, and I say a melting pot of all races: white, black, red, yellow, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and you can see the way I live my life now. I'm not here to be divisive, so they could push their agenda. I don't want to say they, because I'm not identifying any one group or race of people, but I'm in a unique position to have a level of influence on my community. And what I post does not mean that I support everything that's being said or everything that's being done, or I'm campaigning for anything. All I do is post things for my people in my community and those that it's actually going to impact. Anybody else that has criticism, and obviously wasn't meant for them.
Hopefully I'm understanding what you said, and I want to make sure I get it right, because I don't want to misquote any part of it.
I don't expect understanding from a media conglomerate group that sincerely talks about the game of basketball, and then we bring up religion as if it's correlative at times when it's convenient for people to bring it up. So please just be direct with your question, so we can move on from this, and I could talk about the game and go home to my son Elohim and my wife Marlene. Okay.
Am I to take it that this was what you shared was not something that you've even watched? This was, you did watch it, or either watch it or read it.
I had a lot of time to read a lot, read a whole bunch, good and bad, about the truth of our world.
So then do you, I guess, understand or not understand those that might imply that that work had anti-Semitic leanings in it? I only ask this because the tweet is still up there, so we're
in 2022. It's on Amazon, a public platform. Whether you want to go watch it or not is up to you. There's things being posted every day. I am no different than the next human being, so don't treat me any different. You guys come in here and make up this powerful influence I have over top of the adultery of, oh, you cannot post that. Why not? Why not? I don't hear uproar on that. I'm not here to be divisive on what's going on this or that. I'm not comparing Jews to blacks. I'm not comparing white to black. I'm not doing that. That conversation is dismissive, and it constantly revolves around the rhetoric of who are the chosen people of God. And I'm not here to argue over a person or a culture or religion on what they believe.
All right, man. So you heard that, right?
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Loud and clear, man. Loud and clear, man. I'm about ready to dig into this, man. It's almost like, man, they trying to punish the brother for just for reading. You know what I mean? For his ability, for being competent.
Right?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Because you got to think, he never said anything. He just posted the link to the movie.
Yeah.
That's all he did.
Mm-hmm.
Mel, what you got on there?
Sounds to me like it sounds to me like the brother has done some research, and research is evidence, but certain conversations, man, certain conversations have come to be taboo, and certain conversations make some people feel uncomfortable, you know. But
Hmm.
it sounds to me like the brother has done his research, and oftentimes when you make people uncomfortable, they'll label you as anti-Semite, you know. Um,
Right.
on one hand, on another hand, a person can make other groups uncomfortable, and and nothing, and life goes on. I mean, we had an ex-president who was making groups, people, religions uncomfortable with this, with venom and hate, and some people, you know, life went on. There was no offense. There wasn't offended. You see, so the brother done his research, and to me, that's evidence. And some people don't want, to I don't know, they don't want to be honest and truthful. And I didn't hit anything wrong or offensive. And I listen carefully, but it's like some conversations is like they're taboo. It's taboo, and that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, man, one must wonder, man. Like you got to ask yourself, is there any merit? Is there any merit to what Kyrie was saying? You know what I'm saying? Because me
Yeah,
personally, I got some facts to what he was saying. I got some proof.
yeah,
You know, so I can
yeah,
validate it.
yeah. It was to what he was saying, but see what they mad about. See, if a lot of people ain't watched it, which I hadn't watched it, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know they were saying something about Henry Ford, the car maker.
Yeah.
He hated Jewish people, and then they
Mhm.
had some stuff with Adolf Hitler, and that's what they were saying. But like I say, Kyrie didn't say anything. Then when he did, he was saying he don't have hate for any religion, any race of people. He said that from the beginning. Only thing he did was post a link to the documentary. That's all he did.
Yeah. So
But
they
but
basically
but
trying to
the,
go at the messenger
yeah, that's what they
Mhm.
doing.
instead of the message. That's the Ed hominem type of strategy right there. So
And it was a number one seller on Amazon.
so I think the
Mhm.
real problem is ignorance, man. Like people just not educated enough to make their own opinion. To draw their own conclusion.
Yeah,
They
you
just going by they following the crowd. It's a herd mentality nowadays, and that's
yeah,
Right.
it's been like that. Then a lot of that speaking on it, they never seen a documentary. They just following what other people saying, and I mean, it's crazy how just so many people programmed to just follow and just just so much hate for them right now. And there's
That's
anybody
something.
in a position, whether a celebrity, whatever kind of celebrity, whether like Kanye or like Kyrie, they gonna get a lot of hate. But there's a lot of truth to what they saying. You might not
right.
like how they,
Yeah.
like how Kanye said it or whatever, but it's a lot of truth to it.
Yeah, man. The fact of the matter is, nobody can. Ain't nobody. No matter what you do to these brothers, you can ridicule them, man. You can persecute them in public. You can destroy their career, but the truth is still the truth. And the truth of the matter is, the Bible is really a black man's book. It's
Absolutely.
just black history. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
and another thing is, like the Bible itself, we don't need to speak. We can let the Bible speak for itself. Right there, it says Revelations 2:9. We call these the people that's going at Kyrie because it ain't really the majority of the Jewish people. It ain't the 99% of the Jewish people because they don't have a problem with Kyrie. They're not even offended. It's these people who are these provocateurs, these people who are instigating and bullying, with their power
Mhm.
or whatever. But you see, as the scripture itself, in the Bible it says that I got it on the screen here. It says, "I know that works." Things we invented, like you said, Henry Ford. They getting on the brother about that. He said, "I know that works, and tribulation thing they taking brothers through it just for bringing it to the forefront." And he said, "I know that
Mhm.
poverty." how poor we is. In every city you go, in the ghettos, you can find us or whatever. We last hired,
Hmm.
first fired. He said, "But thou art rich," and it says, "And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews." But I'm gonna finish the rest
Hmm.
of it. It got cut off, but are the synagogues of Satan. That's what it says if you go check out that scripture. So
Hmm.
I don't know who they think they fooling, man. You know. So I mean, you can't defend that. It's right there in the book, man. And so I think what we really dealing with is an identity crisis, man. Like, it's identity theft, and it's not Kyrie and it's not Kanye. These brothers just coming to the knowledge. You can't get mad at them for
Absolutely.
discovering it. You know
What's
what I'm
going
saying?
on, my people? What's going on?
What's going on, Ted?
Yeah. Identity theft. Boy, y'all don't want to get me started on this one right here.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna open up too wide. We gonna let us cover this first, and then we gonna go in. I'm gonna let you go in.
All I'm gonna tell people on this is simple.
But hold on, let's finish breaking this out though, because we gotta get to the knowledge first. Hold on. Yeah. So, like I said, man, in the Bible itself, I don't think it's bizarre for Kanye or for Kyrie to say that the Jews are black. You know what I'm saying? When the Bible, even the king of the Jews is black, and it says, like here you see at the bottom of the screen, I put it up here for you. I mean, if you can read, you can see it, but I'll read it for you because some people see. But it says that his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and it says his feet like brass, as if they were burned in the furnace. Man, if you burn anything, it's gonna come out dark, man. It's gonna come out black. That's anything. But people, some people they need pictures. They like to see 1,000, pictures speak 1,000 words. So we got pictures for you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are still the same people back in the day that couldn't really read. You need a book full of pictures. That's okay. I used to get away with it too, but I'm gonna show you some of them pictures too. Oh, we got these pictures at. Let's see. Flip through some of these pictures, man. It's coming through the is this coming from the Russian icon? It's a well-known book. Hey, Mel, have you seen this book before? Have you heard of this book, Trav?
No, I haven't heard of that one. It looks familiar. It looks interesting. And
Yeah, I ain't heard of that.
It's the Russian icon book. A
I,
lot of this
I,
stuff,
I,
in the Catholic Church, is right there in the Russian, come from the Russian icon. Like even in the Catholic Church, man, they got the Black Madonna and everything. But out to the world, they whitewash Jesus and they preaching something different. So
over in the West, yeah, you can go to certain places in Europe and see the true depiction of the Jesus and the 12 at the Last Supper in some Catholic churches. But here, it's been everything has been whitewashed, and
yeah,
scripture's evidence is in black and white. However, some people just choose not to see the truth of what it is, and some people jump on the propaganda bandwagon. Follow the leader, and I think Kanye is going, and Kyrie is going through some of that right now. Some people they just don't have understanding. They can't think for themselves. They just are not conscious enough to see all the evidence that's in Scripture.
hey, you're exactly right, man. They ain't conscious enough and they can't think for themselves. Sad to say though. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? But
then the one that's celebrities and stuff, and they know the truth. They can't speak on it because just like Kanye was saying, that's who run everything. They run the bank, they run the sports,
mm-hmm.
everything. So the people on TV, that's who they getting paid by. So they
Revelations
not.
2 Anonymous.
So ain't none of them gonna go against it. When they do, they make them apologize, and
Yeah,
every last one of them apologize every time. It ain't
yeah, they
not one of them gonna leave that money for what they know is the truth.
yeah, they hit them in the pockets, man.
Yeah, they gonna hit them in the pocket.
Mhm.
So every time they gonna apologize.
Absolutely.
That's one
Yeah,
thing
man.
I hated
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, and you see, like right here, I'm showing you the feet right there, the bronze, the feet like brass if it's burned in the furnace. The hair like wool, man, nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Terry, what you got on this? Why are we arguing about something that's in the book?
Right.
Somebody got background noise.
Well, on this topic here, it comes down to people not reading and a lot of false
Right.
information and a lot of false misrepresentations given. For example, when you open up the Bible and you start learning about this stuff as a kid, they teach you there's only 33 books in the Bible. That is a lie.
Right.
The book of Enoch, which will clarify all of this stuff for everyone who is confused. If you read that book, you will realize what's really going on here and what has gone on here. But the book of Enoch has been removed along with about 30 other books of the Bible. So you've been misrepresented the whole time. Even here in America, you've been misrepresented because we've been lied to on the things that have been discovered and found here on American soil. You go over to Egypt, you go over to Arizona where the Grand Canyon is, you will find Hebrew writings, ancient Hebrew writings in the Grand Canyon. You will find the Temple of Ra in the Grand Canyon. You find these things here, but they cover them and they just misplace it for you. They don't tell you that they have found remains of the giants that came here and bred with the women and made the giant race. They don't tell you about these things. You know why? Because if they tell you about these things, now you do what most people do when you hear it. You're lying. You're making it up. That's not true. That's not what I was taught. But people don't realize how simple the English language is and how the English language will give you the truth if you're smart enough to understand. Now, well, I say that to say this. You hear the word scientist. We have prefixes and suffixes in the English language for a reason. You hear the word scientist. Scientists don't hate science. They love it. You hear the word pianist. Piano, they love the piano. Now they spun the word racist from loving your people into a negative thing of you hate people of other races and other cultures. That's not true. That's not true at all. Now, when you hear the word ish, at the end of that word Jewish, what do you hear? Ish. When you hear the word ish, that's like something. That is of something, but not really that thing. How come you don't hear Christianish? You don't hear Muslimish. You don't hear Buddhish, but you hear Jewish. Let's just be real in what we're dealing with. It's not a matter what Kyrie did. And the funny part about what Kyrie did is he didn't say nothing. He just shared it. Right? But it goes to show you, and this is why I have to look at my own black people and ask myself, are you really in tune with who you are? Or are you in tune with what they have taught you to be? Because down to Shaquille O'Neal, Amari Stoudemire, y'all have gone on TV and made black people look stupid this last week.
Facts.
Shaq. What Shaq is not saying is his movie theater in Newark, New Jersey premiered that movie and put that movie out for people to see. He's not saying that. Amari Stoudemire is not telling you that he's Hebrew. He went over to Jerusalem and seen the things and played basketball over there. So he knows. So in order for you to go on TV because you're getting a check and say these things shows me y'all are not who you claim to be. You guys are all fake. You're not real, and you're not really for black people. You're for your pockets, and you're for these people. Because at the end of the day, if I have to change who I am, contradict myself, and change who I am to be around you, I don't need to be around you.
Facts,
so,
man.
These fake woke black folk, y'all can keep that. Where's Jay-Z? Where's Meek Mills? Where all of these people who was talking about prison reform and all that other shit? Where the fuck are y'all now? Where are y'all now as our own black people are bashing the black people standing up for us, trying to tell the truth about our own culture? Where are y'all now? Jay-Z, where are you with your fucking fake looking stupid ass dreadlocks on your head with the shit you portray? Why aren't you stepping up and saying nothing? You got to call out these own, and that's the
Clout
thing,
chasers,
man.
man.
We need to call our own black folk out on their bullshit. Y'all don't support your own fucking people. That's our problem.
You know why? Because all I'm getting paid by the same type of
All
people.
y'all getting paid by the white man. All y'all getting paid by the same people that you say you don't like. But that's the gimmick. That's the ploy. So you can believe that. And while they in bed with them still. At what point in time is black people going to wake up? And guess what? If we stand up and flip the table, now what? They scared now. They are scared. That's why they doing the things that they are doing. That's why, what are they doing now? Whipping the biggest, baddest slaves in front of us. So we can be scared. That's what's going on. And we
That's
are allowing
exactly what's
it.
going on.
And we're allowing it. Because guess what we're doing as black folk? Instead of standing up for our people, what are we doing? Oh, no, he's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. Kyrie ain't do nothing wrong. Brett Favre took $8 million of welfare money from the poorest of poorest people in Mississippi, directly impacting those families, directly taking food out of these people's mouth, directly starving children. And y'all are worried about a tweet, about a movie that came out 4 years ago? Go ahead and run your distraction. But I've seen this before. The minute black people do something, y'all want to blow it up and blow it out of proportion. The white people do their shit, so now y'all bring black people up so y'all can hide the fact of what just went down over here. Look over there. Don't look over here. Look over there.
Facts, man. That's what they call selective morality, man. I think Umar said that. Yeah.
Y'all are fake. It's fake. It's fake. This country, guess what? When they said the Holocaust and all that, black people was already on this damn. Black people was already in America.
400 some years.
Before Christopher Columbus, before all the bullshit. Black people been here.
Been here.
Been here. We've been here. The reason, and I can go so much deeper into the history of this planet because I've read the book of Enoch. I've looked into Anunnaki. I've looked into ancient Egypt. I've looked into the tunnels, the pyramids, and these different things. I've read it. And I do every single day. The crazy part is I've had pastors knock on my door and I've blown pastors' minds. The same thing I just told y'all about the word Jewish. I just blew a pastor's mind last week about it. He said, you know what? I've been preaching for 45 years and I've never thought of that. That's because you've been programmed and taught to believe what you teach. You're even perpetrating a lie. Because guess what? Any single body or any single thing, and it says in the Bible, that divides people is a sin. Your religions are a sin.
Facts, man. Hey, who want to jump in on the smoke right here? E, what's up, man? I see you in here.
What's happening, man?
E, hop in the chat. Hop in, man.
I'm just listening to y'all, man. The brothers speaking facts, you know what I'm saying? But, man,
people, when I open my mouth, people think I'm crazy, man.
Nah, not over here. That's why we all speaking out against it. You know what I'm saying? We can, you know, start with a few.
Yeah, all the people think crazy is the crazy people. Yeah. I've been with
You got a slight echo or something, or you sounding hollow.
Oh, okay. What about now?
What y'all think?
You sound better on my end.
Okay, then good.
A little bit better.
Yeah, man. I really started coming into awareness as a young age. By the time I would say turned like 23, I came into the truth. And, you know, I'm 48 right now, finna be 49 this month. One thing that I realized, man, that what the knowledgeable got to do is We got to stop seeing everybody because every one of us is not gonna jump on board.
Nope.
We got to focus on the ones that want to be on board. We done woke enough up now. The other ones that's going to be awakened, yes, cool with it. But right now, we need to focus on the people that is awoke and focus on us. And us, we come together and start making moves. Damn the rest. What they say when a bomb hit its target, but other people get hurt to collateral damage. I mean, when it jump off, it's going to be a lot of our people collateral damage. But hey, it is what it is.
That's facts. It's gonna be a lot of collateral damage. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of hurtful people.
Hey,
that's true.
What you say on the Kyrie though? The situation where the Jews trying to chastise him for saying that he's a Jew. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
I tell you like this. I don't buy Nikes no more. I don't wear Adidas no more. I'm not gonna buy their shit no more. I don't fuck with Balaji or whatever the fuck you say, Balaji, whatever. Fuck with that no more. I don't any one of them that's dropping him, I'm dropping them. That's my way of support. And yeah, I don't care what they said. They got a right to their own opinion. They got a right to spread whatever they want to spread. It don't be a problem when it's on YouTube. It don't be a problem when it's on Instagram. Have you talked to Jeff Bezos and you went on all the other guys that own these platforms?
Facts. I ain't saying nothing against them.
They're not,
Yeah,
but you want to come
the morality.
Yeah, you want to tighten the noose up, the so-called noose up on the so-called nigga. No, I'm not going for it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hurt you, but you understand. I'm not buying your shit. I'm not promoting your shit, and fuck your shit, and fuck you too.
Exactly. And if you down with the bullshit, fuck you too.
Yeah, that's right. Shit.
It's man. It's sad.
Man,
it's beyond sad, man. We not gonna save everybody.
Yo, bro, all of this over the Revelations 2 and 9ers, man. I call them Revelations 2 and 9ers. Here it is, y'all stole our identity, man.
Yeah.
Israel was established in 1948. Man, that's barely a granddaddy ago.
Barely.
That's right.
Yep.
And y'all was established by designers. That was established by Rothschild.
Mr. Jacob Rothschild.
Yeah.
AKA Mr. Burns.
And the second president of Egypt, Nadal, said, yo, it would never be, when they was talking about peace, this, peace, that, peace. He said it would never be peace. You left there black and you came back white. Therefore, it would never be peace.
That's exactly what he said.
You're fighting over stolen land. Y'all stole land. Y'all manipulated and lied. Y'all manipulated and lied, and you've been doing it from the time you've been on this planet for the last 5,000 to 6,000 years. Because guess what? Y'all white folk are the new man. Y'all ain't been here long enough.
But too, you know what's crazy? The people over there in Israel, they don't look like the people over here that say they Jews.
Nope. At all.
Yeah.
At
Funny
all.
They don't look like that.
And me personally, none of them don't look like it. Like it said right here on the screen, therefore thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob should not now wax pale. I don't know why this got cut off, man, but it got cut off. It said they should not wax pale, man. And these jokers definitely waxing pale, man.
You know what's the crazy part? People don't realize this one, right? The Jewish people have been in charge for so long. Let me show you something. What they do to the blacks here in America? Matter of fact, fuck the blacks. What they do to the Chinese? What they do to the Irish? What they do to all of them? They enslaved every single one of them. Locked them up in prisons and made them their slaves.
I could barely hear y'all, man.
Y'all been doing that even past to when the aliens was on this fucking planet. Y'all came here and then y'all flipped on the people that was here. They thought y'all was nice, and then y'all flipped this fucking script on them and start killing people. Kanye West said, right, when he said this, everyone was pissed off. Slavery was a choice. I finally understand what he means when he said this. It was a choice. We chose to sell our people. We chose to let them take our people. We allowed that to happen instead of killing y'all crackers when we should have.
Yep.
Sorry to say that, but
Yeah.
that's what y'all would have did. Guess what? If we were coming to enslave y'all.
Hell yeah.
Thomas Jefferson said it. I tremble for my people because God's wrath is coming and it is just.
What's the deal, y'all?
So y'all
It's
go
good.
ahead and continue because black people, most of us are waking
Hey,
up.
bro, y'all sound low as
So, yo, we
I
got
can barely hear you.
got Titan the God in here. What's going on, man?
I said most black people, we waking up. Some of us already got our own shit and got our own brands and our own things coming up. We doing that. Some of us are.
Yep.
Some of us are still shocked. Some of us are still shopping in Nike, Balenciaga, and Dave will tell you, I'm one. I got a whole wall closet full of Jordans and Nike shit. You think I'm wearing any of that shit right now?
Hell no.
You think
Bruh,
you think I give a damn?
I hear y'all when y'all say boycott these places, man, but at the
You ain't
same
gonna do it.
time, you need shoes to walk in. It
You know
ain't no
what?
shoe out there on the market that you can buy that's not made by the manufactured by them. There's no shoe, man.
Not one. Not one. There's
I
not.
mean,
There's nothing.
even when you buy the black owned ones, all the material comes from them
Yep.
some way or
Everything.
another.
Everything.
It is what it is.
We have no textiles. We have nothing that we used to have. We've walked away from who we were. We were builders. We were
Yep.
craftsmen. We were doctors. We were
Hey,
kings,
why y'all sound so low,
prophets.
bro? I can barely hear y'all talking.
Hey, bro, you might want to check your connection on your headphones. That's probably you.
We was kings.
No, I just did that.
Prophets.
It's connected, bro, but I can barely hear y'all.
Hold on, you interrupting the man. Let him go ahead and you want to spill.
We was kings. We was
We're gonna get you
prophets.
right.
We was gods. And now today they put nothing but false gods in front of us to make us idolize these false gods.
Wood and
And then
stone,
once
which
we
neither in our fathers in order, which our fathers have not known. Wood and stone.
I
now
know I
once we
did.
idolize
It's
these
not
false
working.
gods, right? Now what do? Once we've now idolized these false gods, what do?
I switched my audio to the Bluetooth headset and it still ain't working.
Dress them up in dresses, paint their nails, put wigs on them, make them look like women, degrade them. And what do? Oh, that's fashion. That's fashion. No, it ain't. That's not. It's the demasculinity of man.
That's right.
It's the demasculinity of you as a black man, of who you are,
Bro, this shit sound
who you
crazy, bro. I can't
supposed to
hear
be.
nothing.
People don't understand that though. That's not what people are seeing. They don't get it. Because y'all haven't read enough. Y'all ain't opened your eyes enough. Y'all ain't been around enough. You know why? Because half of the people nowadays, they ain't grow up with a daddy in their house. They ain't grow up with no type of backbone in their home. And that's the crazy part.
Yep. That's true.
Hey, I want to know though, man. How
Have a good one.
with all the curses in the Bible, what curses did the Jews go through? The Jewish people.
They don't tell you that in their book. They don't tell you that in their written book. In their rewritten book. They don't tell you that.
Then
Have not we
then
been through the
look
400 years? We fit the description more so than anybody
look
on the planet.
look
We went through the 400 years of slavery. You know what I'm saying? We
now
went through all.
look, Dave.
When Abraham freed the slaves, who was it? When they said Abraham freed them people, who was it? Okay. If you need any more understanding that Jesus Christ was a black man, look at how he was treated.
Facts.
Then
Look at how
and then
he drug his
then
own cross to where it was going to stand. You need any more understanding that that man was a black man? How much more understanding do you need other than the book that y'all sitting here thumping from telling you what he looked like, telling you what he was like, and what do y'all turn around and still fucking do? Show us a picture of Burt motherfucking Reynolds.
Yeah.
But see, what I was gonna say, the Jewish people, they really go by the Talmud. That's really racist. If anybody know about the Talmud,
They go by
They
his story.
they
His
Pharisees
story.
came over.
Their
yeah,
story of what they
it
want to
go
tell.
in. See, the Talmud
Bro, hold
go
up,
in
bro.
depth.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep interrupting, man. I'm about to just kick him from the show, man. He ain't getting it. But I'm trying to let him speak, but he's saying he can't hear us. But Mel, man, what's up,
Yeah.
man? I ain't heard you. Unmute yourself, man. I ain't heard your opinion on this. You gotta hit the microphone button, Mel. Oh, I'm gonna let Titan. Hey Titan, man. We can hear you, bro, if you just speak.
I know.
Titan,
I
Titan, go.
can hear y'all now, bro. I can hear y'all
Okay,
now.
okay, go ahead, speak a piece, bro.
So look, before we get to like Abraham and Moses doing anything, before we get to like Jewish people even existing, bro, we have to understand one thing, bro. Is like Abraham had a promise that he gave to his bloodline that came from God, right? That promise that was given from God to him that he gave to his people, that's based on his bloodline, bro. Is you cannot there's no such thing as a Jew that don't look like me or don't look like anybody that looks like me too, right? You Jesus was a Jew, right? So what I'm saying is before we even make it that deep into it, bro, we have to understand that the promise was given to his son and people that came from him, right? It wasn't given to anybody that can just come and say this or say that. It was embedded in one man and passed down through his bloodline. So
Isaac and
a
Jacob.
Jewish person, bro, is somebody that's kind of Jew but not really Jew, and it's mainly because of the fact that they practice the promise, but they wasn't given the promise, right? That's like you can make a promise to your child, and his friends say, "Hey, your dad promised to give you this. If you did that, I did it. Your dad should give me this." That's not how it works. Just because I gave my promise to my son, if he did something and you go and do it, you go and practice what I taught my son to do, that doesn't make you a Jew. It doesn't make you a person who's deserving of that promise at the end of the day. So before it fully unravels, the bloodline was set in stone.
Yep.
And that's my whole spill on it, bro. And like that debunkers everything and anything that somebody could possibly even say about it, bro. Because you
It's the
in a certain type
bloodline. You
of
can't choose this. It's a bloodline.
right.
Yep.
You can't choose who's a part of the bloodline because you're subhuman and we're human, right? You never existed. There was nobody that ever thought about you or looked like you or even had a thought in their mind about somebody that looked like you until Noah, the first albino. And
Yup.
when Noah was born, nobody even seen anybody lighter than fucking probably me ever.
Yep.
You never existed. You were never a part of anything. You were never a part of the process, the progress, and you were never a part of the promise. So you always gonna be iffy. You're gonna be Jewish, but
And
you're not Jew.
man, a part of the reason they say Jewish is because they didn't really make it down through the, it was a promise that was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, should I see be called. But
Right.
with these Russians and the so-called
Thank
Jews,
God.
right? The so-called Jews, three fathers, right? They made it as far as Abraham, Isaac, and then Esau, but not Jacob.
Right.
So they was like twin brothers with the dude,
And quick question, y'all.
Jacob.
Who's
So
they
that's why
daddy?
he say ish.
Who's they
Black
daddy?
people, they dad. The black man is their dad,
No,
Isaac.
no, 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 no. No. I'm gonna tell you who their daddy is. If you go look. Because guess who Noah great grandfather is? It all come back to one man. Once again, come back to Enoch. All come back to Enoch.
Exactly. And guess
Open
what?
the
When it
book
comes down to
of
the book of
Enoch.
Enoch, they when Enoch told his story, when he wrote the passage, when he spoke, he definitely exposed a lot of things that will make people uncomfortable and make them feel, at least today, it will make them feel as if you're not who you think you are. Like you were sold a lie. Like the same way we would react if somebody told us a lie and it's like, there's no way. Ain't no way. But no, that's the truth. The truth hurts.
Yep.
But that's exactly what the book of Enoch is.
Truth.
It's a book of deception. It's a book of deceit, treachery, rape. Like it's so many different elements to it where it's like his truth debunks the whole world.
They came here and slept with the women that was on this planet. See, when they open up that book and you open up these things, there's a lot that is missed. A lot of people believe Adam and Eve is the beginning, and that is not even the fucking start. That's not even the
Right.
middle. Adam,
It was
something
already
that
people
fucked
here.
my head up reading is understanding that Adam had a wife before Eve named Lilith.
Yep. The uncontrollable one.
She was uncontrollable. When God sent people to get her, and she said, "Fuck y'all, I'm not coming. I could do what I want. I have free will." What you gonna do now? People don't realize when they came here from where they came from and they mated with the women on this planet, they made a race of giants because they came to this planet for the resources on this planet. When they
And the
came
crazy
here,
part is we were giants before then.
we as humans that we know today, we are the 7th humanoid race on this planet. We were constructed to do work. We were constructed as a food source. That's what happened here. We were constructed to be down in Africa, South Africa, in the gold mine tunnels, mining gold for these people, for the people who
Hey,
created
and
us.
that's the reason why, like,
But
That's
y'all,
why
let's
we was
we're
been here.
we're not supposed to eat animals either.
but hey,
Like when
let's
it
get
came down,
let's get back on topic, man. As far as it's cool, man. We went a little bit off, but
right?
most of the people familiar with the Bible, and basically we were talking about Kyrie and Kanye and them.
You know, when we get it, they
Can can
don't
can
want
can we
Kyrie and
bring
Kanye.
some defense to these brothers? Like, are these brothers out of pocket?
No,
Hell
out of
no,
pocket for what?
hell
How can
no.
No.
how are you out of pocket telling the truth
The
of
truth can never be
education?
considered disrespect. Now that's how I feel. The truth can never be considered disrespect. The
I'd
only
rather you
time
tell
it's
me the
considered
truth than you lie
disrespect
to
is
me.
I want to
only
I want to play simple. I want to play simple, man. Where do you get your proof from? I'm play devil's advocate. Where
well,
do you
hey,
get your proof from? How can you just boldly say that?
so
Get your
You
you
have
proof
to
you
on the Bible.
you got to
What
exactly
educate
Bible?
so
What
yourself.
Bible? What scripture? Y'all just talking. Y'all quoting stuff,
You
but
got
well
you
no
got to
look
nobody
look
go
giving
look
me
you
no
got
look
to
look.
go
proof.
seek this information.
Why I
Open up
gotta
the
go seek it?
Oxford
You said
Dictionary.
it. You said
Look
it.
up
What?
look up the Oxford the original Oxford Dictionary. Look up these books. Go and
Well,
search
yeah,
out
and
What
these
that's the thing,
books?
different.
bro. Like,
What books?
if you
Go
look
search
up,
the book of Enoch. Go find the books of Moses. Go
Where
find
in
the
the
book
book?
of Abraham.
Where in the book? Where? Anybody got any references?
The
Any
book of
specific
Enoch,
work
man.
sites? Y'all been to college? Yeah, you got to give a
I
work site.
I own the book of
Oh,
Enoch.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
I
Well, this is
brought
what
these
I'm gonna
things
say.
up.
Ain't all the tribes in the Bible ain't all on black?
everybody in the Bible is black.
Where do you
Everyone in
get
the
that
Bible
from?
black.
I'm just saying.
Everybody in the Bible is black except for Noah. Noah
Yeah.
is like
Noah
one of the
is the
only
first. Yeah,
All
ones that
ain't
are
all
not
on from
Hey,
black,
hey,
Africa?
and
hey,
he's
hold
albino.
on. This is right now. This is just talk because you gotta have proof. It says a workman must show for prove all things. So where's the proof?
So look,
That's what the
hold
people
on,
looking
look at
for.
this. Hey, I got something for you right here though.
You can upload it on here on this on this live right here. You can upload it.
I'm about to show you right now what Moses looked like. I mean, I'm about to show you right now what Noah looked like.
Noah was albino. He was the first albino.
And they never seen somebody like him, bro. They thought
Lamech.
when they saw Noah, they thought that he was like
He was an angel.
Okay,
Lamech,
so
his
I'm
own
gonna ask
father said he
everybody.
looks like
What
the angels.
So what race produces albino?
Black people.
Black folk.
There was nothing but black people
You get all
in
colors
the
of the
Bible,
spectrum from
right?
black. You get all colors
Shit.
from black folk. You don't get nothing else. Even down to George Mendel when he did his studies on genetics. You can get black from black. You can get the dominant from the dominant, but you can't get the dominant from the recessive.
Exactly. And like yes, that's why our genes will always be dominant. Even if you have a mixed baby, that baby's gonna come out with some form of brown skin. It's gonna be on
Some
the
type
black spectrum.
of Negro in features.
Exactly.
That's why
And
Michael Jackson, no matter how
even
he
when you're
tried, he couldn't
albino,
run.
you look black with your features, but your skin complexion is really light. You're lacking in melanin.
Yeah. No matter how bad Michael Jackson tried, he couldn't run. He could not run. And people are Michael Jackson, look at him. He was in the same boat as Kanye and Kyrie. He knew too much. And when you speak out, you speak out. And now guess what? You speak out, they take things from you. At the point of Michael Jackson's life, you couldn't
Nah,
take
see,
nothing else from him.
it ain't that they know too much. They just know the people of the Bible that they talking about, the Hebrews, are black people. That's the main thing they know. And the second thing they know that that's who run everything. The
The Jewish people,
so-called
the
Jews.
Jewish culture.
Hey, bro. Hey,
That's who
I
run
know you
everything.
asking
They
for
run the
references,
banks,
right?
entertainment, everything.
So look, I know you
All
was
right,
asking
so
for references, right? So I got a reference for you right now. We can all go and look up. We can all go and look this up right now. Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. Go and look that up right now. That right there pretty much speaks for itself. Like if we want references, like we can talk about like all of us can
you
probably give
said
me
what now? Revelations 2 and 9.
2 and 9.
Revelation 2
I
and
got
9 and
I
Revelations
got that
3
right.
and 9.
I got that right on the screen right now. But
Exactly. I know your works and tribulations and poverty, but you are rich. And know blasphemy of which,
no.
come on, bro.
Yeah, I know the blasphemy of,
They are
them
Jews,
which say they are Jews and are not, but are the
and they're not,
synagogues of Satan. I can
and
pull
they're
that up for
not.
you in a second. But let me get back to y'all. When y'all was talking about albinos and things like that, I want to
Yeah,
share the screen on this, and let me share the screen for this one, fellas.
The Nephilim.
Um,
There we go. The
check this
Nephilim.
out though. Y'all see the screen? I don't know if y'all see it.
I still see the revelations, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, I see
hold on.
2:9 Revelations.
All right, let me see what happened.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
It got
people
erased.
who do
Damn.
they do real research, bro. It's gonna be hard to sit here and like go back and like pull up
See,
a lot of the things that you've learned because you research so much that you research your research. You know what I'm saying? You cross reference all the time, and that's what I do. So when I see the truth and I hear the truth, and when I see the fear in the pastor's eyes, when you come and talk to them about a certain verse and they don't want to speak on it, that lets me know right there, bro. That lets me know right there. Somebody's controlling you, and you got something that's at risk. If you were to give me the real knowledge, if you were to give me the real representation of what you're speaking on or what this is actually the dialogue is.
All right. So the 501c
you
holders.
gotta open up Enoch. You was asking about that reference, right? Here
Let
you
me let
go.
me yeah, the Enoch book they ain't familiar with. I gotta
The
talk to them where they at. The book they familiar
I'm gonna
with.
get a. I'm
Man,
gonna give
Now
you the
you're
how
first
right,
you
one.
bro. Hey,
Check this out
and
though.
the
Let me
first
read this
thing
right
I
quick, and I'm
read
gonna let you read that
all over
Enoch.
in hairy garment,
Like
and
right,
they called him Esau.
right. So let me check this out. Let me read from before that 20-second verse. Can y'all see me scrolling?
Yeah, I see it.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
and it said Genesis 25th and 22nd verse. It says, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thrust? Why am I feeling these, why am I thrust or whatever? And it said, and she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, because she was supposed to have been bare. He said, two nations are in thy womb, not two people who are the same race, but two
Mm-hmm.
different nations, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and we still separate to this day. And it says, and the one people should be stronger than the other, and the elders should serve the younger. eventually. And it says, and when her days were to be fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. When you look at white people, they are not white. They're so-called white. They
They
have a
pink.
loss of melanin. So
They
that
pink.
you can see the inside of their flesh, which is pink, which is red. It says, and they very hairy people. You know, and it says, and they came and they called his name Esau. So these are the Edomites, and it says, and after that came out his brother, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. They was fighting. They was fighting for, you know what I'm saying? They was fighting for seniority, and it says, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 3 score, which is 60. A score is equal 20 years. So he was 3 score years when she bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter and man of the field. They love to have a camouflage attire on when you see them out in public and hunting, wild country boys. And it says, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. We like to, people know about black people, we laid back, we like to chill. And it said, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob because she knew the prophecy. But when you go on later on in that next chapter, you'll find out. You'll find out in that next chapter that Esau, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up right here. It's right here. Uh,
Y'all know they say Enoch never died, right?
yeah. Let me stay on key right quick, and I'm gonna wrap this up so you can move on. Uh, Esau was asking, Jacob. He had for his flesh. I mean, for his, he was hungry. He came from the field, and he was asking his brother for his poetry. And anybody know that verse right off the top of their head?
No, I know what happened.
Yeah, and he said that same red portion, and he said, man, it ain't even done. It ain't even done yet. Watch this. Hold on.
But he ate it anyway, though, right?
Esau asked for the red meat. Say what now?
Here's the definition
He,
of all right.
he ate it
Satisfactory,
anyway.
not especially
He ate
good,
some damn near raw meat.
acceptable.
Yeah, he gave him the raw meat,
Yeah,
red portion meat.
that was humans. That was us.
Right. So check it out though. But he said it's not even done. But when you go to these places and they ask him, how do you like your steak prepared? It sounds crazy as hell to me. I like my shit well done, cook my steak. But they like to leave they food drippy and bloody. This is
Let
how
me
you
ask
know
y'all
who
one
these
question.
people are, right? They can
Mm-hmm.
change their name and they can try to identify. They can try to take over other people's identity, but they can never change these facts and these characteristics of themselves. That's why no matter what name they change to, they can call themselves the Jews, the Jewish. It don't
Nah,
matter.
they'll never be Jews.
You already identified right here. We already got
Yeah,
a. We
they'll
already got
never be Jews. Yeah.
we already got the police report for you right here. We
Right.
already got it for you right here. It says they like to eat their food raw, rare and drippy. Raw meat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that though.
People just don't want to admit at the end of the day, y'all want to continue to look at black folk as monkeys, as niggas, as low, as slum, as idiots. Y'all don't want to see us as what we was and who we are. Y'all don't want us to be the purple of God. You know why? Because y'all think at the end of the day, the sad part is something you realize when you hear this at the end of the day, people think white is purity. And it's not.
Hey, bro, you know what that is, bro? To make it real simple, that's called survivor's guilt, bro.
Yep.
Because we could be on this planet and we can survive the sun. We can survive damn near anything, bro. Man-made diseases, you name it, bro. We're surviving it. What most of our people have is called survivor's guilt, bro. They don't like the fact that these motherfuckers are just not meant to be here.
They're not supposed to be.
They feel they're not they don't like it, they feel guilty about it, bro. They have a guilty conscience because we know that at the end of the day, when it comes down to us, we're magnificent. And the hardest thing for people to realize is not the fact that they're not enough, but it's the fact that they don't want to live up to their greatness. The scariest thing for most of us is to live up to our own greatness, bro. Like if you speak proper English, you speak um African language, like I speak Swahili, them motherfuckers are gonna look at you like you're weird because they don't like
Mm-hmm.
greatness because they can't live up to it, bro.
So let me put y'all onto this right quick. On October 30th, 2020, Busta Rhymes released the album, right? He released Extinction Level Vent 2, The Wrath of God, right? On this, he has Louis Farrakhan that says something. Louis
Okay.
Farrakhan says this on this. What up? I'm sorry, your time has come. No God is present today. They need to be afraid. You need to be afraid because today the God of justice is present now. That's why he said, vengeance is mine. The battle is not yours. The battle is the Lord's. And God has come. The battle is on the plagues that have come down. And no,
Right.
I am not afraid, but you need to be. And especially when you see what's coming up, because as man soweth, the same shall he reap. And when you have done the evil that you have done to us and done to others, did you never think that that day would come when you would have to pay for all the crap you have done? Thomas Jefferson said it right. Brother, he said, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just and his justice cannot sleep forever. Well, he has awakened, and all over the world, the nations are turning right before our eyes. And that's why Trump is saying we need to make America great when again, because she is not great today. People are afraid. The world has taken enough of America's evil. The death is so that death is sweeter. The son can continue to live under white supremacy and under tyranny. So, in all, I don't care nothing about them investigating me or arresting me or even killing me. But I will tell you what, I tell you, I will give you a little warning. You killed your last man when you killed Dr. King. You will not get that chance to do that to me. And if it pleases God, you do kill me. Right after you kill me, all you gonna die. Because I am not here by myself. I am not here of myself. You can see God must be backing me. Otherwise, where would I get the strength to say and do what I do? No, man, our time is now.
True.
Yeah, go ahead.
Facts, man.
It's right
Eh,
there
You
for
know,
you.
all it is people waking up, man. People just waking up, man. And you by them trying to, go at Kanye and Kyrie, it's only bringing more light to the situation. Like,
Yep.
guilty dog Will Bart, like it shows their insecurities. And
And it's crazy that I was about to go buy some fucking basketball tickets to go watch the Magic play.
even you know what I'm saying, even the white folks are standing up and they protested saying
They
Kanye
tired.
Kanye is right about the Jews.
He
You
is,
know,
bro. And
At
that's
some
the
point in
craziest
time,
part about
you
it
see
is,
on the
bro.
screen right there, all these are white people. This ain't no black people. What you gonna say?
And you know
Hate?
what? You know what the
they're
craziest part
tired
is,
of it.
bro? Those all those people over there are either atheist or Christian, bro. They shied away from the Jewish religion, bro, because they knew at the end of the day the shit that they was spewing, bro. You know, in the Jewish in when they rewrote the Jewish like scripts, bro, they were really saying that
Lord.
Jesus is in hell, swimming in shit, damn near, bro. Like they said Jesus is condemned to hell, and he's really wallowing in shit like feces. Come on, bro.
They need to get
Like,
with it.
bro,
Man,
it's rewritten from hatred, bro. It's rewritten from people who just have hatred in their heart. That's like
They're
a lot of people
naturally
don't know
evil,
that
man.
that Jesus was like when Jesus was crucified, bro. He was crucified by homosexuals, bro.
Crucified by faggots.
No, he yeah, exactly. He was crucified by men who had secret meetings and told women that they can't come to because bro, as men who have kids, bro, most of us have kids, so we know and we understand the respect that women should be given because of what they do for us and what they've done for our kids, bro. They never respected that, bro. They never cared about anything. They never
That's why when you
savages.
see the Vatican, it's a priest, it's an image of a man with a bunch of little boys on his fucking lap.
Exactly. They're savages, right? So when it all starts to unravel, bro, when you start looking at it for what it is, like instead of saying like the sugar coated shit that people do, because when a white man goes, when a white kid goes and he commits like serial murder in the school, they don't call him a murderer. They don't call him a criminal. They don't speak on his,
No, it's mental
because
illness.
yeah, exactly. They don't want history to align with what actual events happen. The actual events that happen are not going to align with what they're saying, because they don't want the reality to be the truth. But the truth cannot be denied.
What's done in the dark will come to the light. That's why what
100%.
Kyrie and Kanye saying
enough.
now is so hurtful to them, because they don't want. The sad part is, look at how many people over the years they've called anti-Semitic. Now you add Kanye and Kyrie to this list. You
So, hey,
put
can we
Oprah
talk about
Winfrey.
what anti-Semitic even means? That means
you
you're
read the
anti-black. That means
Right.
you're anti-black, basically.
Right.
If
Basically,
you listen to
and
the
you got
words, right?
Jaylen Brown. You got Jaylen Brown came in. He joined too. You know, Jaylen Brown rock with Kanye.
Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, Shaq,
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is the Hebrew Israelite. Shaq,
LeBron ain't with us.
LeBron ain't with us.
LeBron ain't with
bro.
us.
LeBron is one of them
has
bootleg
never
niggas.
been with us, bro.
He
And
one
I
of them
just want to
bootleg
say this.
niggas, man.
Now I understand why my soul is never taken to this man, and why I could never see him the way I seen Kobe
Right.
Bryant, the way I seen these guys. I could never see him the way I see these other people. Now I understand why.
But the thing is,
you're into does not
bro,
vibrate with me.
I know you're a
Spirit
big
don't
Michael
bear
Jordan
witness.
fan, bro.
Spirit don't
But
bear witness,
understand
man.
that Michael Jordan. The only reason why Michael Jordan don't
Man,
fuck
fuck
LeBron
Michael
James.
Jordan. Fuck Michael
No,
Jordan, man.
no,
We ain't speaking
exactly.
about
But hold on. What I'm saying is the only reason why Michael Jordan don't like him is because LeBron James was actually chosen by the motherfuckers.
Nah, man.
Jordan,
We said we
bro.
don't like him. We said we don't like him.
No,
That's
hold on.
what he said.
What I'm saying is I don't like either one of them, bro. I troll on social media. I troll on Facebook. But what I'm saying is, since we're here having a serious conversation, I'm gonna be serious too. I know the reason why Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, people like that don't like LeBron James is because they put him on a pedestal. What I'm saying is they put him on a pedestal. The same people they were shucking and jiving for, he's shucking and jiving for, except they're doing more for him and giving him more.
Than they ever did for them.
And bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the only reason why they feel some type of way, and that's the only reason why there's a LeBron, Michael Jordan back and
debate.
forth type of shit. And that's because they really put everything into this nigga LeBron. He joined them. He became a part of everything. Jordan stayed a pawn. He never.
Hey, hold that thought, man. By the way, man. Hey, hold that thought.
Did.
Yeah, hold that thought. By the way, man, phone lines are open, man. 888-2725-729. 888-2725 raw.
But I will say this: I do have more respect for Michael Jordan, bro, because Michael Jordan didn't join them. You know what I'm saying? He didn't become a part of them. Yeah, he was a piece. He was a part of the puzzle. He did what he did.
That's why he faded out in the background.
Exactly.
He never became
that's why he
pawn
just
for them.
disappeared, because
He
he
never
did
became a
what he did to
monkey
get where
for
he was
them.
going.
And Michael Jordan said he don't even like niggas.
But LeBron James is visibly
Bro,
a
to be
part of
real
it.
with you, bro.
You got niggas like the baby. You got a lot of rappers saying they don't like niggas and they don't take pictures.
To be real with you,
Yeah.
bro. Let me just
Also,
keep it a
Michael
buck.
Jordan got money in the prison system.
No, we don't.
Nah,
That's a
that's
lie.
Michael
That's
Jordan,
a lie.
man.
Don't even repeat
that
that.
wasn't
That's a
no
lie.
No, Michael
That's
That
a
wasn't no
lie.
lie.
I
Because
need
guess
to
what?
talk to you
If you
about
gonna
that shit
sit
too,
here
bro.
and say
Because
Michael
yeah,
Jordan got
there's
money in the prison system, my nigga, so do you. You pay taxes, right? Okay.
Nah, I don't pay tax.
You pay taxes.
But
You
look
pay
at this.
tax
There's
every
a
time you
difference
buy something in
between
the store.
paying taxes.
You got money in the prison
You
system
got a
too.
job.
There's a difference between paying taxes and volunteering your money towards slavery.
Michael
There's a
Jordan
difference.
ain't never
Michael
did that.
Jordan
The
ain't
Michael
invested
Jordan
in no
that did that
prison,
is a
though.
white man.
He did, bro. Like, yes, there's a white man called Michael Jordan who
Michael
did
Jordan.
that, but Michael Jordan also did invest in them too, bro.
Yeah,
He
invested in them.
also invested
Show
in
the
them, bro.
proof.
He also invested in the clinic in Charlotte that he owned, but nobody talked about
Free.
that.
And he just opened the one up in my hometown in Wilmington.
Okay,
free
but
for
we
everybody.
ain't talking
A
about that.
clinic
Yeah,
for what? A clinic
But
so
look,
you
I'm
can
gonna
go
tell
there
y'all.
and get
I'm gonna tell y'all.
abortions?
And look, I'm gonna tell y'all. No, hell no, you can't. That's against the law. That's a federal thing. So,
Come on,
so
bro.
look, man. Another thing, like what people don't realize when they say about Jordan not liking black people, bro. You got to use a little bit of empathy. Put yourself in his shoes.
Bro, a
The
lot of
man,
us don't like
hold
black
on,
people,
hold
Bro,
honestly.
on, man. Hold on, man.
I'm gonna be dead ass real with you. I'm gonna tell you the facts
Yo,
right now.
check
Guess
this out,
what?
though.
From a nigga to another nigga, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like a lot of the way the fuck y'all niggas move.
Right,
I don't like the way
right.
a
But
lot
check,
of y'all niggas
but
get down.
hold,
Y'all sneaky, y'all conniving, and you will
hold
clip
that thought, though.
me in order to.
Hold on, man. Listen, I'm gonna get this
hold
out.
on, hold on.
Just the whole thing. This the situation with Mike, because none of y'all really ain't looking at it from this angle. Y'all missing it. Mike Jordan, if you put yourself in that man's shoes, Michael Jordan was a star in the NBA, and his own people, especially in his own state, his own people killed his father, man. So that man is hurt from that shit. Hurt people, man. He taking on that defense. He taking on the standpoint like fuck niggas, you know what I'm saying? They killed my father. That's the point that Mike coming from, man. You know, hold on, I'm about to yeah.
And at the
Man,
end of the day, he got. You know
Go
what?
ahead, go
And I
ahead. We'll start
can't
over.
fault Mike for that. I can't fault him for that
Not at
because guess
all.
you. I
I feel
can't
the
fault
same
you
way.
for that.
Fuck them niggas for the most part too.
But real shit.
If somebody kill your mama,
look.
Business owner, I'm gonna tell you, play as a business owner, and Will, you know this, and you've seen it yourself. I've had a black man that I know that I've done business with tell me I hate black people.
Hold on. He said what? He told you what?
I had a black man that I've done business with tell me I hate black people.
ain't got nothing to do with me. Keep that shit to yourself.
Bruh,
Right?
and guess what? And here go the interesting thing about this, right? I hate black people, right? But y'all all seen my clothing line. Y'all all seen the last shirt I put out, the basketball shirt that says Beans. And what does that mean? Black excellence always motivates society. It's black excellence always motivates society. So how the fuck do I hate black people putting this out and wearing this?
Yeah. Hey Mel, what's up, man? Unmute yourself, man.
Oh, okay, I'm back in. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Yeah, man.
No, you good, bro.
You
You got
know,
the floor, bro. I'm trying to hear what
We can speak on the topic, man. We just got off a little off track. That's all.
yeah, I think it's a mentality, man.
Yep. It's a thought
As
process.
conscious brothers, it's either you're striving to be conscious or you're dumbed down. And as enlightened brothers, or at least we're striving to be, it's a mentality. Birds of a feather flock together. Like-minded people think alike, and it's a dumbed down mentality, a Willie Lynch type of mentality that we hate, and that's repulsive to us because some brothers, because of their consciousness, don't understand, the scriptures, what Kyrie and Kanye is talking about. So I think it's a mentality that we hate, that's repulsive to us. Birds of a feather flock together, and that's what I think it is. Not just the culture; it's just the mentality.
like we started hating each other back in Africa when we felt like the government was corrupt, and the people that didn't want to stand against it, they didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like when the government was corrupt, and we started allowing Europeans in the country, the Chinese into the country, let them mine and take whatever they want out the country. Not everybody was okay with that. The people that were okay with that, the people that wanted to live docile and not go to war, those were the people that were really just getting uh, victimized, and they got caught
Hey,
up in they got caught up in like trying to live comfortably. But at the end of the day, like it's like, bro, we're not okay with allowing them in here. We're not okay with apartheid. We don't want apartheid. That's not what we want.
hey, bro, I just muted your mic. Titan, man. You speaking facts, bro, but we too long winded when we go off topic, man. We got to stay on topic. Go ahead and finish, man. Tie it back into the subject, man.
I got you, bro. My bad.
Yeah, Yeah, Trav, man, whoever won it next. But man, anyhow, look, man, I'm surprised that Kareem was actually speaking out against Kyrie. It's like
I
everybody
ain't
coming out of the woodwork, man. I'm surprised at these dudes, man. Kareem, you talking about Kareem? Man,
look, Dave.
hold
Dave,
on. Hey, yo,
I
don't
ain't
interrupt me. Hey,
surprised about
hold on,
none of them.
hold on, bro. Don't interrupt me. Hold on. Look, Kareem, you talking about Kareem? Yeah, Kareem, the one who marched in the summit. Who was a part of the summit? Kareem was part of the summit back in 1968 with Muhammad Ali and them. This the dude that's going against Kyrie. You would think he would appreciate somebody coming behind him and keeping it alive, man, or keeping the consciousness alive. But then they done turned this dude over. Now I guess ends are tight with him. So these dudes they selling out, man. Ain't no other way to say it. I can't take the blow off of it.
They
So
are. I agree.
yeah, Trav, unmute yourself. There you go.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
I
I'm
want
up.
to say, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, I really ain't surprised about none of them because all these cats they getting paid by the same people. So
Martin Luther King is
all of them gonna come out and speak against him. Cause just like I said, when he came out, when he did say something, he said he ain't got nothing against no religion, no race of people. They just turned it into that because of what's in that documentary.
and bullied him into an apology.
Yeah, 'cause he shouldn't have apologized because he didn't do nothing to apologize. That's what made me mad about it. He should have stood 10 toes down, and if they would have did that, they did what they did. He should have just sued the NBA.
Look,
I
I
wouldn't even
say,
play. I sue him. But see, the reason like him or Kanye gotta apologize, who was backing him? Ain't a,
Nobody.
ain't, ain't nobody come out backing them. Everybody came out that's in the media, they bashing them.
And still
right.
So
$8 billion.
in they mind after so long, they feel like, dang, I gotta just don't nobody care. Ain't nobody support me. I'm at least have to apologize to keep my money flowing.
They trying to hit Kyrie with the Mahmoud Abdul Roof, aka Chris Jackson.
Yeah. Same way they did Craig Hodges.
Craig
Yeah.
Hodges, Mahmoud Abdul Roof, Chris Jackson. Y'all go ahead. And black folk, guess what? We gonna sit here. Oh yeah, he wrong, he's wrong.
Hey, right. Hey,
No,
Mel,
he's
stick
not.
around. I got something I want to bring up, man. Go ahead, kid. Go ahead, Terry.
They want to. The problem is, right? At some point in time, black folk. What I simply need to ask y'all this, right? Why is it when somebody come to y'all and say something to you that make you challenge and think what you already know? Why do you just want to argue it? Why can't you just say, you know what? I'm gonna look into that and I'm gonna get back to you. You can't do that. You know why? Because niggas want to be right there in the moment. You
That's
want to
right.
argue. I know the fuck, nigga. Make yourself sound stupid, make yourself sound dumb, and then when you go realize what it is, then you want to come back later. And you don't apologize. Oh, no. Niggas don't never apologize. Niggas will come back. Hey, bro, I looked into that, and bro, this is what it said, and that's that.
That's that.
Niggas ain't going, yo, my bad, bro. I was sorry. You was right. Da,
And
da, 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 da.
the,
Nah.
the, the, the,
You can ask Will right here, right now. But you know how many? I've known Will since I was about 16, 17. And from the day, for some odd reason, from the day I met this kid, me and him who been like this. For the day I met him, right? At any moment in time, if either one of us got a piece of information and we bring it to each other, we gonna look at it, dissect it, and come back with facts instead of emotions and opinions. Because people get riled up on their emotions, and you feel your emotions gonna make you feel right. But you know what? your emotions is never gonna be right because your emotions can lead you in any direction.
Yeah.
Your emotions will carry you up, down, sideways. If you never seen the movie Belly, go look at it. Go watch the movie Belly. At the end of Belly, what was DMX supposed to do?
Oh,
He
go to
was
Africa.
supposed to kill that Muslim guy,
Oh yeah.
and that Muslim guy was represented as who? Malcolm X. What did he do?
Oh yeah.
He didn't do it. He couldn't do it. Because at first he could. He had the emotion, everything to go do it. Then he got there, and that dude turned and looked at him with just him. Another man standing dead in your eyes that looked like you. And now what? You realize, I got hatred for my own people for what?
Facts, man.
What are
Too much
you all
shit
mad
played
at
out.
Kanye?
That shit
What are you
played
mad
out,
at
man.
Kanye for? What are you mad at Kyrie for? For telling you information that
Right.
you
That's
would
a
Man,
never
slave. That's
do?
see,
a slavery shit, man.
it shouldn't be
It's slavery
nobody black.
mentality.
It shouldn't be nobody black mad with Kyrie or Kanye.
You want to be mad at a black person? I'm gonna tell you right now, the one motherfucker I'm mad about for the way he went out is Amari Stoudemire.
Right.
Period. Because look, bro, you went over there. You went and seen, you went and learned, you went and studied, you went and looked at it yourself. And you still go on ESPN and let Molly make you look stupid.
That's who paying.
Hey,
See,
man,
we
just
Why?
see
like
what
we
we
was
living
saying
at.
earlier. Go ahead, man.
What we
Fuck
looking
you,
at
bro.
right now. What we are witnessing right now is modern day buck breaking.
But
Fuck
yeah,
you.
Cause look at the money and power Kanye got. Look at the money Kyrie got.
right.
And
Hey, hey,
if
hey,
they
hey,
taking them down, the rest of them they gonna fall in line.
yeah,
Whoop the
man.
big,
Hey, look, we beating a dead horse, man. We definitely y'all made that clear. Y'all,
whoop
we
the
said that
biggest slave.
earlier. Buck breaking. Buck breaking. We said all of that earlier, man. I want to touch on something else, man, because like he said, we looking at we so much focus on the ones who not doing instead of holding ourselves accountable and holding
Yeah,
each other accountable and joining
that's right.
force, joining together. But and another thing, man, we blame people because like I work out of Chicago, so I'm in Chicago, bro, and Chicago is what you know what I'm saying. It is rough. It is like that. It really is. But not all of Chicago, you know what I'm saying, and not all black people
Is
out here
like that.
killing. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you got people out here who faking their identity and going committing crimes with, you know what I'm saying, with a mask on that look like brothers, man. It's looking
You
like
got
black
police.
people. This dude right here,
Oh yeah.
white bank robber fools cops with black guy mask. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here. These dudes, man, they pull up in the hood, man. They pull up in the hood and they drive by. It be ages, man, killing our people on the blocks. Or a dude come down the street with a mean bop, or I mean he just walking there, he's
But
swaying and shit, man, and
but
they just pull
they
out on them and executing brothers.
did you see too about the guy from the military that was
Yeah,
selling that was
man,
dropping off the guns?
yeah, dropping off the guns in Chicago, but far as this, man, we all over the place. How many people did knew about this right here? Did you know about this prior to this? A lot of people are out there
Yeah,
in the audience that's gonna go back and listen to this video. They don't know about
yeah.
this, so I got to get this
And
justice.
Oh yeah.
But
I've been,
The
I've been
but
seeing them black
the
masks
black
and
rubber
stuff
mask.
like that.
yeah, I showed you.
The black
Yeah.
skin.
Well, I've been showing people. Yeah, they doing this mask, man, and dude look like Jesus or somebody, man. Then you got
Yeah,
this dude right here.
done it for a while now. I've had some me for some years.
Yeah, so this dude, you thinking it's a brother? This dude walked through the hood, got the pop. This motherfucker, a Ku Klux Klan member. Light your ass up, man. Aaron,
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? These dudes, you know what I'm saying? They coming with these masks looking like us, walking like us. I just seen a dude yesterday, white dude, walk just like a brother, more than a brother. And I'm like, damn. And it was authentic, man. And I'm like, damn, this is how motherfuckers get got, man.
Oh
Let
yeah.
our guard down. We see a motherfucker like, damn, that motherfucker walk cool as hell. All right, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge the motherfucker, what up, though? And the motherfucker just pull out on you. That was his only mission. And then blame it on a black man in Chicago. Huh?
Yeah.
And blame it on the
They
black
hit
man in
men.
Chicago.
They hit men. Look at this nigga. Look.
They
Wait.
hit
No.
man,
No.
but they blaming us though.
Look like Bernard
That's
Hopkins.
white supremacy, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing it
Right.
for years now, man.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
get no.
seen it.
Yeah. White so-called
I just sent you
supremacy.
them. I just sent you them
Cowards.
the black shirts I put out for since I hate black people so much. These motherfuckers so stupid, bro.
And then you know the problem with her too. You got to think out of all the people that some supposed to have been done wrong to or whatever, the worst happened to us. We the only people that hadn't got paid for our suffering. We the only race.
Sadly,
You know that's
Every
crazy.
other
You know what's
race
crazy? Right.
then
You know
got
what's
paid.
you
That's
know what's
why they're in a better position.
You know what's
in
crazy?
America right
Exactly. That's what
now.
Martin Luther King was saying, and they got rid of him for saying that. You know what I mean? That you bringing these strangers, these from foreign from other countries, giving them
Let me
land
show
grants and
y'all something
everything,
right now.
and we become, you know what I'm saying, a stranger in our own land. But hey, Trav, speaking on that thought, what you just said, you know, bro, I exposed the slave ring down in Georgia. I don't know if you know Mel, bro, you right down
Nah,
there
I
in
ain't know
GA.
about that.
Hey Mel. Bro,
Talk to
I
me.
busted. I found. I discovered. Like I ran across a slave ring, a modern day slave ring down in Georgia. It was down in Rebecca, Georgia. I ain't had
Okay,
no room. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from out of Florida. It's down close by the
right.
Florida border. I ain't had no room to pull over, so I held up traffic or whatever. It wasn't a lot of traffic, but it was so motherfucking quiet, man. And it was so unreal. It was so quiet. It was strange. It was like being in a movie, and it was just you could hear the popping from the insects, the crickets and shit, man. And these dudes, right, and these guys, nothing but black people. Even though when they showed it on the news, when you Google it, it's gonna only show Mexicans and Latinos or whatever. But that wasn't the case, bro. I don't know why they showing the wrong picture. It was all black people out there in the field, and they none of them could speak English. So it's like I couldn't even really help them. Then you had one dude enforcing everything. You know what I mean? You had one Sambo out there enforcing, trying to make them get back to work and everything. I spoke to them. They said, hey, they was they seem to be like, you know what I mean?
I
They
just
just out
found
there
what you. I
working and
just found
talking.
it. I found
Damn.
it. I see it right here. It's on
And the sister,
Crown 4 News.
the girl out of Chicago, right? You know what I'm saying? I was talking to a girl in Chicago, and Mexican girl, she had called, she hit me up, and she was like, you remember that story that you put on Facebook? I said, yeah. I said, what you talking about? She said that story that you had took to the NAACP. I had got in an argument with the lady at the NAACP because she was ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But she just told me, oh, that's just how Georgia do stuff. Everybody, I done seen some places everywhere. And I got on her, man, and you know what I'm saying? I drug her right on the phone. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what I said to her, but she must have took it to somebody else and got it to the right people, because they busted that place down there in Rebecca, Georgia, and they don't want to put the location there. But I know the location, and they got rid of my Facebook account. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get back into it. It was gone. You know what I'm saying? I put the whole video up there. Shit was
Yeah,
crazy, man.
I'm familiar with those places. I've heard about them over the years.
It was like
Those
200,
are rural.
300 people. My bad. Go ahead.
Those places are like down in South Georgia, Southeast, Southwest. They're very rural. Some of them on plantation. A lot of land where they come to the city, like the big city of Atlanta, and they actually recruit. They recruit a lot of homeless folks, and they take them down there and have them work the fields, and they'll give them like room and board, and they pretty much is very remote, and they pretty much force you there, won't let you leave without repercussions. They get the guys on substances like drugs so they won't, leave and keep them there and keep them in debt. So I'm very familiar with those places. I've been hearing about those type of places for decades in Georgia, South Carolina, and North
I
Florida
heard I
also.
heard about it in Florida. I heard about it in Florida, North
I'm
Florida.
reading about it right now online as y'all
Read that.
talking about it.
Read that.
I'm reading about this shit right here, and this is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
They said it was a boom. It was a blooming onion spanned over 3 years, revealed over 100 victims of modern day slavery exploited into U.S. and imprisonment under inhumane conditions as contracted by agricultural laborers. In November 2018, several agencies began investigating this. They newly unsealed 54 counts of indictments in USA versus Patrico.
So in
Also
2018, it
alleged
took them that many years
been
to
going
figure out slavery.
been in that since before 2015. The suspects are also associated with fraudulent use of H-2A work visa programs to smuggle foreign nationals from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras into the USA under pretext serving as agricultural workers. The American dream is a powerful attraction.
Yeah, these had to be Haitian people, man. And this shit, man, like I said, nobody. I was right there, hanging out the side of the truck, video camming that
$200
shit
million
live.
operation.
I was live. I was live on Facebook, man. And the white dude, mean white dude, pulled over. Oh, you get out of here! You know, it was all this. And normally I would go, man. I'd be out. You know, I'd be with the shit. I'd be ready, man. Like I'd be with the shit, man. But I was like, you know what? This is a distraction. That dude, he mad because I got my camera phone out. And the motherfucker act like he was driving off, like he was going to go get some people and go get somebody. He knew it was over. He knew it. It was just a matter of time.
All right, here you go right here. I found the map of where it is. Tatsunau County, Toombs County, Coffee County, Atkins County, Ware County, and Bacon County.
That's all they know for right now.
Hilltop Packing Company, and Kingsbury Farm.
I wonder what they did to those companies.
Shit is disgusting. Because you can't put white people in the field of work. They gonna bitch, cry, complain, burn up, and cry for their fucking lawyer.
It sounds like Hebrews right there. Hebrew slave, man. That sounds like Hebrews to me working out in the fields. I don't think they ever done no field work as slave held as hostages.
Not in this country.
Nah.
This shit's sad, man.
Coming on boats, on visas and shit. Come on, man.
I just sent you. I sent, like I said, I sent you them black, the black shirts we made. That we
Upload it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but man, long as we not controlling any industries, we ain't controlling that. So all the people that's celebrities and
yourself, man, control yourself.
They ain't gonna speak on certain stuff, and then just like now, the one that do speak out, they gonna wind up apologizing because ain't nobody backing them.
Exactly, man. But fuck the celebrities, man. Control yourself.
They gonna say first thing they say, they bipolar, they crazy.
Look, man, if you could do for self, man. You don't really gotta worry about everybody.
Yeah, we can.
1/3, like, bro, you can have your own piece. You can have your own homestead. You can have all of that, man. Few people, man, have a community, a militia. Say you in militia, help backing up the government. You know.
See, a lot of us
we
gonna have to start.
We law-abiding people on here.
We gonna have to start getting together and buying this land and some of these different towns that they abandoned that you can buy for $1 million. People gonna have to start putting their money together. And then even like with sport, we playing all the sport, but they make too much money and that's who paying them. They ain't gonna boycott and just stop playing basketball or football.
Why not take our money and go build these arenas and sport complexes ourselves? Why all these black folks with all this money and all these alleged woke black people don't take their money, go build a complex, buy some property, build a complex like the Native Americans do with casinos, and have your own league on your own soil? Why?
Larry Johnson was saying that.
That's the problem, though. You know. That's the problem, man.
Go ahead, Mel.
It starts with self, but it's gonna take a community, and that's the problem. We don't have that sense of community.
How much is a community?
A community is a group of people who have. It depends. I mean, it depends. The more people, the more. Of course, that's a start. But we got to get the resources. We won't even keep our dollars in the community. You know, right down the street, you used to have a car dealership, a guy named Malcolm Cunningham, and he used to come on the radio and tell people to go up to the north side of the city, find the car you want, and price it, then come see me, and I'm gonna beat that price by several $1,000s. But you know, a lot of brothers want to go up to the north side of town just to get that sticker on the back of the car. So first of all, we don't have a sense of community because we can't keep money in our hood, and we have to depend on somebody else to pretty much prosper and be self-sufficient. So
What
and
if
without
we say forget those brothers, and you wouldn't do that, right? I don't think nobody else here on the conference would do that. So I mean, I done been through times where it wasn't that many people. You know what I mean? You can. It starts with a few, man. When the
absolutely.
Israelites, when the real Israelites was in Egypt, they started with like 7 and then 70. Right? That's all.
If people was to come together and understand, because the thing that ruins black people at the end of the day is one is greed. Greed is always the killer for niggas. Greed. Miscommunication is another one that kill shit for black people. And the last one that kills shit for black people, bro, is the crab in the bucket mentality, bro. I can't let that man go ahead of me and get more than me, because if he do get ahead of me and get more than me, he not gonna come back and help me.
But that's why we come up together.
And that's why me and my brothers, with what we got going on, I tell my older brother, my little brother all the time what we got going on. I'm putting this money in and I'm not expecting to see it back. I'm not looking for it to come back. Put it into the business and let's continue to grow.
Fact. Right.
I don't care. The money gonna come. I don't care about the money. I'm ducking the money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about the money. The money's the part that's what everyone want to see. I don't care. Niggas want to look at he just bought the new Benz. I need to go buy a bigger one. Oh, he just bought the new J's. I need to go get 2 pairs. Oh, he just bought a PS5. I gotta go get the new one. Niggas too busy looking at the materialistic things. And while you staring at those materialistic things, matter of fact, here's an even better one for y'all, right? We all heard Lil Durk and all these niggas what they rap about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Bang, shoot them up, bang, bang. Y'all do that? That's what they want y'all to do. Because guess what happens now? These same dudes coming in the hood, shooting up, bang, bang, with these black masks on, playing Halloween with y'all. That's lowering the property value. Your property value going down. Now, grandma and grandmother lost their home. Y'all done got kicked out of old block and ain't even on that bitch no more. And now the same people y'all was talking about, these same Jewish people come in and buy y'all shit, kick y'all ass out. You can't afford it to live there. Get out.
That's part of what Kanye was speaking on.
Yeah, that's the real anti-Semitic.
The Jew, that's who backing the gangster music.
Right.
Yeah.
Revelations 2 and 9ers.
If you talking about killing a nigga,
Timothy 2 tell
you can be a millionaire.
Right, Timothy 2 tell you playing what's going on right now.
Yeah, you can be a millionaire. You talking about killing a nigga or selling drugs to a nigga.
Bro, it don't.
You can easily be a millionaire.
It ain't dawn on people when Future put out Molly Percocet, right? Then he put out songs about drinking lean. These are all synthetic heroin. These are all synthetic drugs, right? Now, guess what? Now here go the funny part about this whole scenario. When they asked Future about this, Future, you do drugs? What he said? I don't do none of that, man. I don't do none of that. So why that ain't wake y'all up then to say these? Look at y'all. I know dudes right now. I could go to the hood. I could go right now to the hood. Dudes laying there drooling, passed out, got money on them. Bro, I could take everything off you right now, and you wouldn't even have a clue because you were gone. You would help me take this shit off you because you're that messed up in the head.
Damn, boy.
Then too, guess what?
With my own eyes.
What'd you say, Mel?
Seen it.
It's self-hatred, man. I mean,
Yeah.
how many other brothers go out there promoting killing of their own, hating the women, the gangster, the violence, all that the ugly stuff. That's self-hatred because greed is universal. Greed is everywhere. But all that self-hatred, all that promoting violence, that materialism, promoting the drugs, the alcohol, the sex, that's just self-hatred. Because any conscious person, you wouldn't do that. I mean, if a man stood for something, he wouldn't do that for the money. He'll find something else to talk about. You never will see Public Enemy promoting that mess. It's just self-hatred. That's the bottom line. That's why it's easier for me to take my money somewhere else. It's easier for me to not invest with my brothers, people who look just like me. My biggest enemy is not the police. My biggest enemy is just like me.
No,
That's
honestly,
because of self-hatred.
Your biggest enemy is you.
Right.
Yourself. Yourself is your biggest enemy. Your
Yeah,
fear and your
that's
thoughts
the
are your
biggest.
biggest enemy. And
But
and
the
the way
next,
people,
but the next one is the people who paying all these cats that we talking about.
yeah, the
Because
ones
guess
who are
what?
sitting here,
We the only race that do the kind of music we do. See, it didn't start off like that though. See, but
yeah,
older cats, we know it didn't start off. It wasn't no gangster rap for years. It was about dancing and different stuff like that.
rock and
It
roll
wasn't about
music,
that.
rhythm and blues,
But because
jazz,
because you
love.
remember at first when gangster rap came,
They hated it.
they hated it. But after so many years, when they saw that, oh, this promoting drug dealing and killing, oh, that's
So it's
what we
promoting
need.
the agenda. So we need to let them
So they
listen.
paying all these rappers to do that because there's no other race that promotes music about killing, drug dealing, and all that. We the only race that has that. And see, they know they control everything. So if they wanted to shut it down, they can shut it down if they wanted to. They don't want to shut it down because it's propelling all the violence, all of us getting locked up, getting killed. All of us, a lot of us are on drugs, alcoholics, abusing our women. That's what they want.
Hey, the Bible even speaks about that, about all the nations coming together, that the name of Israel being no more remembrance. You know what I'm saying? Is we'll be a laughing stock to these people. Say these people are the real Jews. Man, these people are a joke. They're calling us a byword and a proverb. I mean, a
And then,
byword. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, oh man, wow, these niggas,
and
these
then,
niggas. Hold on, man. Yo, these niggas. You know what I'm saying? We're really, you know what I'm saying? They joking at it, laughing at us because they start calling. They love calling us niggas because they know we was called kings. You know what I'm saying? And nigga is a royalty word that means king in Egyptian language. You know what I'm saying? These they call themselves kings. These niggas, and they made a mockery of the word. Go ahead.
see, as we young children, we in their school, we don't have our own schools
Yeah.
that teach the history like we need to.
Right. But all right. But yeah, man. Yeah, you right about that though, man. But man, anybody, you know what I'm saying, just tie it back into to the topic, man, because I got a feeling we pretty much done on this topic, man. I mean, we can talk basketball if y'all want to, if we can cover it. But this last little bit gonna get edited out, man, because we can give an update on the scores, man, tonight, man, and get out of here, man. But I just wanted to come in and talk about Kyrie, man, and come to that brother's defense because we got to step up for each other, man. Like brother, shout out to Elder Rufus, man. Y'all go check out Elder Rufus channel, but he challenged YouTubers to come out here, that's online, in the community, sports community, to speak up about this. He said everybody was scared, so I said bet I speak on Sunday night, and that's what we doing. So shout out to Elder Rufus, man.
And we ain't
Yeah,
scared of
you know
nothing
that.
over here at Raw Sports.
Yeah,
We
we
ain't
ain't
ducking no
scared
smoke.
at all.
Raw. You know the acronym for Raw. RAW. Right and wrong.
No, those ain't mine.
Raw at its purest form.
But see,
Nah,
that's what it is too, Dave. You know, a lot of us that just regular people, we not against what Kyrie or Kanye said. That's just what they portraying in the media. But
yeah,
majority of people, we ain't against what they saying. That's
at
just the
all.
people that's getting paid by the same
But
people that they talking about.
look at the people who's reporting it. The same media folk.
Yeah,
Of-
yeah, that's who
you know,
covering it.
it's like
They
it's
they
like
own all of it. So that's
it's
what
like
they
this.
pushing.
They for example, like when the police do something, how the police gonna investigate the police? You're not gonna say nothing against them.
In fact,
Nah, yeah,
You're not
that's
gonna say
fact.
nothing
you
against
know
them
that.
people. So why you think these media folk who work for these people are gonna go ahead and say anything positive about Kyrie or any of them? No, they could continue to push them to the ground, keep your head in the dirt, and while Brett Favre walk around $8 million stolen with no problem.
Yeah, ain't no big uproar about that.
They ain't
Nah,
saying nothing.
all of this is a smoke screen, man. They hanging
Keep that
another brother
hush.
on the cross, man.
Keep that hush mode. Ain't nobody talking about Steve Bannon going to jail for 4 months.
Yeah, see, as black
What did
people, you got
talk about it? What it?
But you know what's crazy too? Another one I had to tell somebody the other day. I said they sitting there bashing R. Kelly, talking to me about R. Kelly. I said, you know what's funny? You talking to me about R. Kelly and what he did, right? But you have nothing to fucking say about Hugh Hefner having 10-year-old Brooke Shields posed in fucking Playboy, though, right?
Double standards, man. They got selective morality.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
keep your bullshit.
this dude right here, man, LeBron coming speaking against Kanye and Kyrie, bro.
He a white boy anyway.
Yeah, man. I
He
just
been
Yeah.
he been a white boy.
Who but that goes back to who paying him.
Look exactly. Look who paying him. He a white
Who
boy.
paying him?
these jokers scared, man. They gonna freeze their accounts, man. So they don't really
Yeah.
say nothing, man.
Man, that's why. And see, this is why I always told
Like
people,
yeah,
being rich ain't shit. Having a lot of money ain't shit. I got something. I guess what? You can't pay for. You can't pay for what I stand on. You can't pay for my morals. You can't pay for my values. You can't pay for those things. You can't buy me. Anything I got to do to be uncomfortable to be around you, I don't need to be the fuck around you.
But see, they gonna fold every time because if like all the millions, you got $1 billion. If you don't have the mind. Just like Kanye was saying, he don't even know how to open a bank when he was on Drink Champ. He don't know about opening the bank. You know, he was saying he was jealous of the Jewish people, like how they don't kill their people, how they do business with each other. See, they ain't show none of that. They just show all the other rhetoric, just downing the man, but they ain't show none of this.
yeah. That's part of the curse is being jealous of another, nation.
He just saying that like cause
I'm
black
with.
people don't do good. A lot of it's some of us do, but it ain't enough because most of us are in poverty.
Yeah,
And see, that's what people don't think about too. A lot of us are in poverty, so a lot of people really not even paying attention to none of that. And then most of us was raised as Christians or Jehovah Witness, different religions. So most of us don't even know about Hebrews, Israelite.
yeah,
See,
yeah,
that's the thing a lot of us be missing. Like, yeah, we know about all this stuff, but it's so many millions of us that don't
hmm
know the history.
right, man. I'm gonna play this last clip with Kyrie, man. The apology. I'm gonna go and run that right quick. Hold on one second.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Hindsight, are you sorry for the hurt that your post caused people?
I take my responsibility for posting that. Some things that were questionable in there, untrue. Like I said, and the first time you guys asked me when I was sitting on that stage, I don't believe everything that everybody posts. It's a documentary, so I take my responsibility.
It seems like Adam Silver wanted to hear the word "I apologize," or in your mind, you said, "I didn't mean to cause any harm." Were you apologizing, or not?
I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
What are the specific things in the documentary that you don't believe are true and that you don't believe represent your morals?
I think some of the criticism of the Jewish faith in the community, for sure. Some points made in there that were unfortunate.
Kyrie, are you surprised that you did hurt people?
Surprised that I did hurt people?
Are you surprised that reaction and some of the things that you did hurt people?
Yeah, I think I can ask a better question. It's just, where were you when I was a kid, figuring out that 300 million of my ancestors are buried in America? Where were you guys asking those same questions when I was a kid, learning about the traumatic events of my familial history and what I'm proud to come from and why I'm proud to stand here and why, when I repeat myself that I'm not going to stand down, it has nothing to do with dismissing any other race or group of people. I'm just proud of my heritage and what we've been through. And the fact that this has pinned me against the Jewish community. And I'm here answering questions of whether or not I'm sorry or not on something I didn't create. And it was something I shared. And I'm telling everybody I'm taking responsibility. Then that's where I sit. So, these same questions that you guys ask, me dealing with it as being a melanated, pigmented person all around the world and dealing with racial biases against my skin color, demeaning me because of my religious beliefs, and I'm still sitting in the seat standing. So I take my full responsibility. Again, I'll repeat it, for posting something on my Instagram or Twitter that may have had some unfortunate falsehoods in it. But I also am a human being that's 30 years old, and I've been growing up in a country that's told me that I wasn't worth anything, and I came from a slave class, and I come from a people that are meant to be treated the way we get treated every day. So I'm not here to compare anyone's atrocities or tragic events that their families have dealt with generations of time. I'm just here to continue to expose things that our world continues to put in darkness. I'm a light. I'm a beacon of light. That's what I'm here to do. You guys ask me questions about basketball, I give you my expert opinion. You guys ask me about other things, I give you my opinion, and it's met with whatever you believe the perception or the deception is. You guys investigate my life every day, and you justify it by serving your own purpose, which I honor. I would like the same respect in return, figuring out just like anyone else. So please keep that same energy when we're talking about anti-other things, because just because I post a documentary doesn't mean I'm anti-Semitic, and doesn't mean that I'm automatically standing with everyone that.
Yeah, man. So that's that. Hey, E, what's up? I see you, man. Back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, these people, they full of shit, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
they full of shit, man. Because ain't no way you can misconstrue what he's saying.
Nope.
Liars, man.
Oh
It's
yeah,
mad they
yeah.
getting exposed as imposters, and it's not, like I said again. It's not really the 99. It's not the Jewish community really, because even when they asked Sean Marks about it, and those who if y'all know the Nets organization, Sean Marks is the general manager. Probably he might be the president, but he a Jewish guy, and you couldn't even hear it. You couldn't even hear it in his voice. He ain't even sound offended. He was just going through the motions. Like you could tell the man wasn't even bothered by it. It's those Zionist people who feel like they got to keep control of things, man. They want to
Yeah.
control, like Pac said, they want to control your mind, body, and soul, man. And those are the ones that have been taking our people out, got them selling their soul for fame and for a living and for riches. It's them people, man. We know them people, them Revelation 2 and 9ers, but I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna let y'all, close it out. I mean, get y'all finishing thoughts on it. Closing thoughts.
I think black folks, man, need to start paying more attention and building compounds in every community that we, the people that think like us, live in. Because we can set ourselves apart, or not only setting ourselves apart
But
from.
brother, hey bro, I hate to break it to you. This ain't talking about. We talking about Kyrie. You gotta tie it into the subject. We talking about Kyrie and Kanye. We trying to get
All of
Kyrie. We trying to exonerate Kyrie because he shouldn't be on trial.
I mean, all of it ties into him,
I mean, what
like
like you
him.
said,
You know,
we heard the video. The man wasn't out of pocket. He made it clear, made it very clear that he had no hate speech, no hate towards no other race. He was just simply talking about his bloodline and and his history, and the things we've been through.
And see, that's the thing. I mean, black people, we the ones ought to be in an uproar
Right.
about everything. See, all that with Kyrie and Kanye was talking, all that should be in an uproar. And it's just a shame that, ain't nobody backing them, especially from the beginning. And ain't no celebrities backing them. It's just regular people. They don't have nobody backing them. That's why I man, it hurt me to see them apologize for it. I just can't even believe it. But they don't have anybody backing them like that. When everybody around them is, you know, they down on them. They down in both of them about what
Right.
they said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially
That's
like Kyrie, like you say, the first statement he made, he said he's not against anybody. But
he kept
the
making it
media,
clear,
that's
man.
how they made it seem out, to be. And they costing the man, and I'm telling how many millions of dollars because of what he
They
said.
slandering them, man. Just
Yeah,
slandering
it's
them.
slander.
Yeah, man. That's illegal, man. The slander, man. And you doing it right on national TV, putting words in the man's mouth. Defamation of character.
Oh yeah, I said, a lot of us we don't stay on code. Every other race, they stay on code when they people
It,
say certain things.
it ain't even
You
it
don't hear
ain't
no
even us.
uproar.
It ain't uproar. Okay, yeah. It ain't even us though. It's the fact that it's uncouth. It's against the law. You know what I'm saying? That something should be done against it. Either by Kyrie, Kanye, and I agree with you. We definitely need to have the man back. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
whatever the case is,
he definitely Kyrie definitely need to take them to court. That's
yeah,
what
like you said that earlier. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man. That's what it is, man. It is what it is. But like you said, man, y'all fall off Kyrie, man. Stop being too hard on Kyrie. You know the man ain't no anti-Semite. You can't be anti-Semitic when you are Semitic. The Shemitic bloodline is one of it's the three sons of Noah: Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Kyrie came from the Shem lineage. He know that. What you mad at the man for? Because he know how to read? Are we going back to that? Like it's illegal for Negroes to read again?
And then too, you got to look at any lineage that come from that. We all brothers and sisters.
Yeah, but
African, black. That's what that's talking about.
yeah, man. But like we said, man, y'all got to do your homework, man. Stop going by what these people say. Stop supporting them, man. Stop. Just take a little time out, man. We done gave you some of the tools right here in the video. Go back and look at it, man. Do some research for yourself. We gave y'all a start. We gave y'all some reference points. But with that being said, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Stay tuned in. Raw Sports Radio. Go ahead and turn them alerts on, man, and your notification bell, man. We gonna catch y'all on the rebound, man. We out of here. I'm signing out. Trav, man, we appreciate everybody coming through, man. Terry, you know what I'm saying? Will, Mel, E, Cap, you know, everybody that came through, man. Just Raw Sports Radio, we signing out, man. Salute.
Keep it raw, baby.
Raw, baby.